One of the concepts that we are supposed to be developing in our lives during this holy month of Elul, one of the spiritual motifs of this month is that of the concept of Malchus, kingdom, kingship, Hashem's sovereignty over the world. It's a concept that may feel hard to grasp. It's even funny at times just to see, based on the democracy-like society that we live in, to see all the way that over in England they wear the funny hats. They still live with a sort of Malchus, with the queen. It's funny to see how they carry a certain choreographed way about their lives over there in the palace. Malchus, it's very unrelatable for us. Perhaps it may take a certain new idea here from the Rambam. It gives us a new identification of what truly is Malchus. And so when we get to the words of V'yeda kol po'ul ki ato fa'alto v'yavin kol yitzur ki ato yitzarto, that every creature of the world should know that they have been made and fashioned by the ultimate Melech. Hashem Elokeinu Melech u'malchusa b'kol ma'shalo. And we're going to say those words. This idea should ring true in our ears. And therefore, without further ado, listen to how the Rambam gives over this beautiful parable. He says, you know what Malchus is? You may not realize it, but what is it that keeps a big, strapping individual who walks into a certain store? He's tattooed on the arm, wearing no sleeves, he's got a gun in hand, and he walks up to the cash register, and there's a puny, small individual behind there. What keeps the order here that the big, strapping individual shouldn't leap over the counter, grab this individual, chuck him to the side, take all the cash from the register, and walk out? It is none other than the concept of Malchus. Because there's something called law and order. He knows that if this happens, they're going to call 911, they're going to call the cops, and a higher authority that governs the entire country will see to it that punishment is given out, and therefore we follow the law because of our obedience and subjugation to a higher authority. This is a concept of Malchus. Therefore, you know what shows Malchus during Elul? When you're alone with a dollar bill and it's not yours and you don't touch it, you're showing Malchus. The same way that you drive your car with the utmost care and caution, looking at the road because there's a cop driving behind you, just cruising, and you don't want to get in trouble. You signal before you change lanes because you're afraid of this higher power and authority. So you show it Malchus, you obey. That obedience to Hashem's Torah and His mitzvot, that's how you crown Hashem Meleth. Perhaps homiletically speaking, this is what the Torah means when it says, Som Tosim Alecha Melech. Place for yourself a king. Make a king on your life. And although we don't like to talk about the idea of being told what to do, that's why we say in Kriya Shema twice a day, we remind ourselves that Hashem is in control. He is the Melech who sits on the throne. And we make that Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shemaim, the acceptance of Hashem is the ultimate king, and the acceptance of His total sovereignty. So Som Tosim Alecha Melech, place a king on your life. And look forward to praising Hashem as the ultimate king, the upcoming high holidays.